Hello everybody and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors. I had a little bit of a problem. Apparently for some stupid reason, the 7th part of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood wasn't exporting correctly. Oh, and I have to use the magic rod in this, of course. Or the fire rod. But, like I was saying, for some reason, it's not exporting correctly or something. I don't know. Because every time I export it, it's not coming out the same. It's, usually whenever I export it, it shows an actual picture of the video. It shows basically a thumbnail in my hard drive whenever I search it, but it wasn't recently, and I've had that problem actually happen before, and I know what normally happens when it normally says it's gonna upload, and will go all the way through it, and then won't upload. Like, it will go through all the process of uploading, but once it's done, it won't finish. Truly. It's weird, I don't understand it. So I've tried almost everything I can think of. I've re-exported the video from the Elgato. I've even gone in and re-exported my audio, and nothing seemed to help. I even tried cutting it down thinking, oh, maybe because it was a little longer, for some strange reason it wasn't exporting correctly. Nope, none of that worked. So, I'm probably going to have to end up playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood all the way back up to where I was before I can continue. Which takes me off. I really wish there was some way to just do a normal save on certain games. And I don't mind. I don't mind quick saves. Not quick saves. Auto saving. At times it's just easier. Don't ever have to think about saving the game. Don't ever have to remember it. It just kind of happens. Yeah. At times, that's awesome, but then there are times like this where I wish I could have put a save file in and just gone back to that save file. Like, if I'm playing the game just to play through the story and not record it, okay, the autosave's okay, but right now I'd really love to have been able to save right before I started recording. And then if I had any issues, I could just load the save back up, redo the video, and hopefully it's able to upload. Another problem was, it was a long video. I goofed up a couple of times. That's a new one. Injured? I've never heard that before. But back to what I was saying. And I goofed around in the video a little bit, which made the video a lot longer than I wanted. About 10 minutes longer. It was going to be it was a 36-minute video, and I'm trying to keep those under a certain time frame. I'm trying to keep those at best, or at worst, I'm trying to keep those at 25, not 35. At best, I want them around 20. At worst, I'm okay with 25. Oh wow, this is lagging up. What's going on a little bit? So, that was one issue, but that wasn't that bad. And then, like I said, it wasn't coming out right. For some reason, the file was messed up. I don't know how. And they made the fire rod way overkill. Oh. Go back and look at the fire rod from the first game and compare it to this one. This thing is friggin' ridiculous. They did a good job with the movesets, I have to say. Because even if I don't like a character, per se, I could figure out a way to work the character around, work with the character and figure out a couple moves that I like, and I use those over and over and over again. Okay. Let's see what's going on in here. All right. Gee, couldn't you seriously just do a decent job and, you know, keep the base under lock while I'm running around killing everything? Nope. Okay. Of course you can. It's actually been a while since I've used the fire rod weapon. I normally... Yeah, this is a little... I don't know if it's cheap. I don't know the word that I was actually trying to use there. But it might be a little lazy. But I know whenever I'm playing as Link, I'm normally using the Master Sword, even though I can't really upgrade anything with the Master Sword. It's just one of those things. It's the strongest, well, actually it's not the strongest weapon I have, but it's the strongest weapon I have with Link. So whenever I'm using Link, I normally stick with the Master Sword. Even though all the weapons I have for Link right now are a very viable option. There's a couple weapons that I don't have just yet that I'll need to get. Please just fall down. Like I said, please just fall down. And one thing the Master Sword normally doesn't do is lag the game. I've had so much slowdown. But I mean, this game's probably working the console to its max at times because of how many enemies that they have on screen. Yeah, each map is not a small map, usually. In the adventure mode, they at times shrink the map size down to like a portion of one of the larger maps. But whenever you're playing the game normally and going through like the story mode or going through a normal mission, the maps aren't small by any means. And then they're not all spawned in right now, because if I ran straight through a wide open area, a wide straight area, you'll see enemies pop in. Yeah, that's not exactly good for... That's not actually good for what you'd say the latest Nintendo console. But I mean, I don't think they could get around with doing it any other way. Because the game looks great. Personally, I think. I'm not one of those suckers that the game has to be beautiful and look amazing for me to play it. If I like the gameplay and it doesn't look great, I don't really care. Like, I'll still go back and play, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 just because I like the gameplay. Yeah, the graphics haven't aged. I just can't wait until a time when... Well, it might be Kingdom Hearts 3 that does this, but every time I see one of those CGI cutscenes, like the opening and closing cutscenes, I just like sitting there thinking, I can't wait until that's actually graphics for this game. It'd be amazing. Another game that I haven't gone back to lately because no, I didn't get rid of that version, but I don't have the PS2 hooked up. Again, it's not that old of a game, but Devil May Cry 3 I would go back to, just because of the gameplay. So, like, the one game I really wish I could find. No, I actually have it somewhere. Or I might have sold it. I don't know. It's gonna be real. This is probably one of the. It's not the oldest game I'll bring up ever, but it's one of the older games that I played in. Not. Okay, scratch that. I had a Super Nintendo. I'm not that young, but. Yeah, I actually recently, like earlier this year, I actually pulled out the NES that was in my room and cleaned it up a little bit. But one of my favorite games might be a little bit more nostalgia talking, because I used to play it all the time whenever I was younger, but the original Ape Escape was so much fun. I mean, that game wouldn't look great by today's standards, but it controls really well, especially back then. And is that it? Oh, come on. Really? You're surviving by the skin of your teeth? That just died. I love how this went from... Like, I wasn't even planning on doing this video this way. I was planning on doing them like post-com. But I love how this... Oh, let me grab that. And there's my A rank. And we have the normal fanfare for all Legend of Zelda games. Ba-na-na-na. What's gonna be real bad is I need to sync that up now. Oh, great. But, yeah, I love how this went from... Basically the reason I have no game and no video on the 10th. I'm gonna go with that one instead of saying Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yeah, but I mean, me just saying Tuesday, somebody will think, oh. I assume most people will notice the. But most people will notice that this was uploaded. Oh, I need to get rid of some. Okay, let's see. You don't have anything useful on you. Materials, hold on. Fire, don't need that. Need to keep the prism rod. Because every one of these comes with fire, it seems like. I'll be upgrading the prism rod pretty soon. But... And I love how this video went from me talking about why I don't have a video up said day to talking about graphics like that. But let's see, is there anything else? I thought there was a third level right here. There's the level 3. Oh, I needed the goddamn candle. Oh, but this is probably a... I've looked up a little bit of a guide, because this would be difficult to do without a guide. But this is probably... This was probably the rod. The newest rod weapon. Because, yeah, it had to be, because unless it's the newest sword, because I've already got the third... I need to show it off first. Just for fun, because it's ridiculous. But I already have the level 3... Where is it? Somewhere over here. Not there. I already have the level 3... of Link's... gauntlet weapons. I don't know where the hell it is. Should be right over there somewhere, isn't it? Or is it? I don't know. But I already have the 3rd level of his gauntlet weapons, which I've got to say is kind of funny looking. Just because I need to show this. Fuse weapon, whoop-de-doo, I don't care. Gauntlet. Okay. Silver, first one. Gold, second one. Okay, so what, thinking, okay, what are they gonna go to after gold? Power glove. Has a chain jump for the ball. That's pretty interesting and pretty goofy looking. But, like I was saying, okay, that was 280. That's not, oh, I forget, Link. I actually have a stronger weapon for Link. See, here's the Master Sword, 300. Horse. Yeah, you can have Epona as a weapon. 308. That's actually the strongest weapon I have. A horse. Well, for Link at least. Here comes the goofiest thing. Let's go over to the weirdest guy ever. Tingle! And 364 with Tingle. Yeah, I feel pretty bad there. I got that and was sitting there thinking, that's my strongest weapon, a freaking Tingle balloon. It's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna use the character. Probably end up using. I haven't even really touched young. No, I'm stopping that. I haven't even used the character Young Link in the game. Or Tingle, but yeah. Anyway, I got way off topic. Like the most off topic I think I've ever gotten, and I get off topic a lot. But yeah. Some technical issues that I don't understand what's going on, so that's why I don't have a video up. Or didn't have a video up for the 10th of November. So whenever you see this in a week, this video is outdated already. So I'll most likely have to play through Brotherhood to get back to where I was. And re-record this episode. Hopefully it'll be faster. Which I'll probably be able to do that tomorrow and get the video out for the next day easily. Or what I've thought about doing, and probably going to end up being my go-to thing. If I miss a video a day, right? I miss a video upload day. I don't know how to word that for some stupid reason. Okay, let's try this. If I forget to upload a video on a certain day, the next day or whenever I get the chance to, I will try to upload 2 videos. Basically, I skip one day, I force myself to have double the work into the next. That's what I was trying to get out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.